Hello everybody, it's Derek, back with High Five Resale Shop. This channel is about reselling, tips and tricks on how to be a better reseller. None of the hype about making $1 million doing this, because I don't think I think it's possible to live a normal life and do that and this at the same time. But you can make a decent living from it. I'm a full-time reseller. I also am a stay-at-home dad and somewhat homeschool my kids. I try to do the best I can with that. Um, but we sold some stuff over the weekend. 17 items over the weekend. Nothing with great value over the weekend, which nothing that made me a ton of money. But we did sell $263 worth of stuff. And that's gross. There's the fees and shipping isn't taken out of that. So it's not, it's 17 items, but let me see what the highest price thing was. This is this would be the low side of the eBay reselling thing. One item for 22, item for 14, and item for $12.99. So not a really high dollar amount stuff. A lot of little stuff. So let's look at them. Okay, so the first item is these Under Armour. They're new black fitted high-rise full length leggings, medium, with a back pocket. Those were the big winner. Those sold for $22 plus shipping on top. And let's see. The next thing is the end of the Coca-Cola plate saga. So we got this serving bowl. What is this? An 8-inch bowl and an 11-inch platter. Coca-Cola snowman theme. And these sold for $12.99 plus shipping. The next item that sold is this Boyd's Bears The Collector photo frame. And it supposedly has a defect on here, so I was going to take a quick look at it. Normally I don't take these things out of the thing. I guess I'll have to go into the listing to see what the defect is on it. Broken magnifying glass. Okay. So there she is, and she's supposed to have a magnifying glass. And it is taped to the bag here. Okay, so that's sold. Let's see here. That sold for $5.99. So plus shipping. Okay. The next item that's sold, I've sold maybe 5 or 6 of these so far. I still have 12 available. They came out of an old estate sale. The first eBay auction that we did for people. We made a ton of money from it, and it basically started the whole High Five Resale Shop. So 1983 Chicago Bears photo was a Kodak promo, and it has the last time there were the honey bears. So if you're from Chicago, Cheryl, I think her name is Cheryl Miller, is in here somewhere. She was a news caster. No, not Cheryl Miller. Cheryl. I can't remember her name. But she's in here in the Honey Bears. She was a Honey Bear. And, you know, obviously this team was the team that was shaping up to go to the team the year before. Year or two before they won the Super Bowl. So that's that. That sold for $12.99 with shipping on top. The next item that sold is the last of these ESPN Super Bowl champion Chiefs. It's like a yearbook or like it's not a magazine because it has no ads, but I'm pretty sure that the post office would argue with you if you said it wasn't a magazine. So this sold for $14 plus shipping on top. I had like maybe 5 or 6 of those. I got those when I got the huge CD buyout that I did, 5,000 CDs. So I did that then. I got those with that. It was like a throw-in. I found that the magazines just don't do that well. These particular ones did okay with the Super Bowl because, you know, a lot of Chiefs fans. But other stuff, like I did lots of like Beatles magazines and other stuff, and it just didn't sell well. I think I sold them at the garage sale for like $1 a piece, and people ate them up there. The next item that sold is The Manifesto Club by Tess Gerritsen. It's an audio book. It's abridged. It's 4 CDs, and it sold for $4 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold is a sealed new Taylor Dayne, Don't Tell It to My Heart. Tell It to My Heart is probably the song you know from this CD. And then Don't Rush Me is also on here. Those are 2 songs you would know from probably somewhere around 1988. Yeah. 1988. So Taylor Dayne, Tell It to My Heart, new sealed pop music, $5.99 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold is this recipe book, Holiday Magic, all from Borden's, Eagle brand, Borden's type stuff, and desserts and condensed milk cookbook. This sold for $4 plus shipping on top. Of course, this person has already messaged me asking me when I'll ship it. Is it going to get here for Christmas? I don't really think so, but whatever. We'll see. I don't know. I think it was like maybe Nebraska that this was ordered from. It might get there. I don't know. The next item that sold is this Boyd's Bears Wilson at the Beach. And that sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. And that person, the other person. Okay, so this person bought all 3 Boyd's Bears that are leaving the store, the shop. And this one is Miss Berryweather's Cottage. And this sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. I will refund this person shipping on the package because I could send it all in one thing. Thank you, Lori, for your purchase. So the next item that's sold is this Cheryl Cole 3 Words CD. Rock Pop 2009, sold for $4 plus shipping on top. I put this up the other day and it sold. It's a new sealed Strokes Angle CD, indie rock, alt rock, from 2011. Really good album. Let me see here. coming up in my mind which of these is the best songs. And when I'm doing this, I'm looking at my my music chart because it tells me how many times I've listened to it. So that would tell me, what's good, what's not. Let me see. And I know I have this album. I just gotta find it. The Strokes, Angles. So, Under the Cover of Darkness, Games, Call Me Back, Gratification, and Life is Simple in the Moonlight. Those would probably be the best songs on that, from my opinion. That sold for $10.49 plus shipping on top. The next thing we sold was an old listing. Let's see how old this was. So it was ended and sold similar in February of this year. So probably is 2 years old prior to that. So this is Zoot, purple with a white stripe, extra small, like track top, quarter zip, $5 plus shipping on top. The next item is this Compliments by Evo London. Scoop neck, sleeveless tank, 2XL. There's an end and sell similar in April of this year, so it was probably 3 years old as well. So those are two end and sell similars that are gone. That's good. And then this one was an end and sell similar just recently, like last month. This is a vintage Marshall Fields golden black floral blazer, size 12, and it sold for $10 plus shipping on top. The next item was pant number 128. It's casual corner, size 8, gray, mid-rise, straight leg, front, flat front, pant slacks. And that sold for $4.89. And then the next one was pant 285, and that's an Ann Taylor loft stretch, women's 6P petite, beige, no pockets, dress pant. And that sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. What am I doing next? I think the next thing that I'm doing is trying to clear some of these things off my desk. I got some CDs over here that are already priced out, ready to get put up. I have some cassette tapes over here that I took pictures of, and then I chose to do other things, so I really need to do that. This stack over here, these stacks over here are all CDs that are priced and ready to go. Those are out of the way, so I'll probably do those last. But there's a bunch of stuff over here in my light picture box that need to get up. They all have, I've already done all the work picture-wise. I just need to put it to use, the pictures that I already took. Looking around in here, I have some stuff on the floor over here. I got a couple of cameras that probably worth money that need to go up. They're cameras that I used to use in my photo taking process, and I ceased using those, just because it's transferring it from because one of them had Wi-Fi, so it was transferring it from it had Bluetooth, so transferring it from the camera to the computer wasn't a huge deal, but it still took time, and it seems to take less time with the phone. And I just take pictures with my phone now anyway. Back when the phones weren't that great, I was taking pictures with the cameras because the cameras were better than the phone cameras, but now they're about the same. So I have some stuff down here. The room is kind of thinning out. I'm trying not to bring stuff in here that I can't immediately put up. And I'm trying to take care of little issues and take it out to the storage area, so it's not in here. But yeah, there's some clothes back there that need to be done that have been sitting there forever. And that's about it. I'd like to get out of this office soon and turn it into a bedroom for my daughter. That's one of my things. Maybe I can hit that goal for her birthday, which is about 4 months away. And I'd like to have everything set up because I need to figure out this situation here with the picture taking process. I haven't figured that quite out yet. I have some ideas about it, but I haven't figured it out yet. And then I put in feelers the other day out to eBay for their live beta program that they're doing, asking them if I could get involved in that, and I have yet to get an email about it, so we'll see. And I have somebody who's going to return an item that they say is broken, and then somebody else just started the process of asking about where their item is, so I have to put the tracking in. There's a lot of stuff that probably should have been delivered already that's still sitting in the custody of USPS. So they're not impressing me with their delivery skills. I think most of it gets caught up. In these large sorting facilities. So there's nothing you can do. So I tried to go into USPS and log in, and so I got figured out the username, but I can't figure out the password. So then I ask, can I change the password? And then I get 2 security questions, the same 2 every time. And one is where were you born? I can answer that one. And what's your favorite food? So everybody around me knows what my favorite food is. I know what my favorite food is, but I don't know what I put in there. And I've actually tried some other things other than what I know it to be true. Did I misspell it or what happened? And so I'm having a really hard time getting in there. And I say all that to say that in order to do one of these lost item requests, you have to go into an account. So I can't set up a new account because I have the email. It goes to that one. And I already have an account, so they're forcing me to do that. I wonder if there's a way around it. I need to check into that. Maybe I could talk to an IT person or something and figure that out. But I can't figure out for the life of me what is wrong there with the security questions or whatever. So maybe I just have to figure out maybe how to route it to another email, I guess. But that's really not going to be helpful because I do have the email address for the store that we use for everything, and I don't know. It's just crazy. Anyway, that's all I got. Merry Christmas to everybody, because when we come back, it'll be after Christmas, and I hope all your holiday sales go flawlessly. I hope everybody gets their packages to their people in time, and you don't have any returns due to stuff not showing up on time. But remember to read your kids the story of the birth of Jesus before you open up those presents, so that your kids know what the real present was. It was Jesus coming to earth to save us. And remember to always give yourself a high five when you're out at that garage sale and you find that really cool item. See you next time.